All right, welcome back. In this week's Pet Talk, I'm here with Dr. Jen Klabunde and little Finn right here, cutest little puppy. And we're going to talk about basically how to pick a breeder. You said that you got her from a breeder, and this puppy, you've only had her since Saturday, you said.
Yeah, she's my new puppy, and boy, it's amazing how much a new pet, how much joy they bring into your household and your heart. You think that you're completely content with your life. And then you find this new little addition,
just like a baby.
You can't even imagine, having more love and joy. But they're so much fun. You just need to be careful where you get them from, because there are a lot of puppies out there who aren't so healthy, and there are puppies that are. So, obviously the first place to look is a humane society, because these are all pets that desperately need homes and kind of have a life sentence. If they don't find that home, they can be euthanized.
No, definitely.
That said, all puppies need homes, so a lot of my clients buy from breeders, and that's perfectly okay. You just need to be careful that and make sure you're getting a very healthy puppy. So some tips, what to look for in a breeder. Get references is the most important part.
Definitely important.
You want to make sure that these dogs are healthy, they're living into old age, the breeder comes highly recommended. In terms of finances and kennel facilities, you want to make sure you're getting a good one.
And it says here, both parents on site. Why is that important?
This is really important just because you get to see what your pet is going to look like later in life. You're able to look with your own eyes and know that mom and dad are both healthy, they're both doing well, they're very well taken care of. So this is something that you don't always get. But if it's available, definitely look into it, because that usually means that the kennel facility is upstanding.
Right. And then OFA certification of hips and elbows. What does that mean?
So this is important in the vet world, because this guarantees that your dog is not going to have hip dysplasia, elbow problems. People say, oh, my dog is AKC registered, and truthfully, this does not mean anything in terms of health, the health of your pet. This just means breeding and lineage, and to most people you're not going to breed, so you don't really care about that. So it's not AKC that you want to worry about. It's OFA.
And then cleanliness of facilities, but you also say socialization of dogs.
You want to make sure that if you are buying from a breeder, that their kennel facility is clean, because that's how these puppies are being raised. You want them to be highly social. You don't want to get into an antisocial pet that can lead to problems later on, especially if you have kids. You want to make sure that they're well-rounded and they've been raised properly.
All right. Well, thank you for bringing Finn in, and thank you for being here.
You're
Again,
welcome.
a lot of information to take in, but we will have this interview up on our website, as well as all the tips that Dr. Klabunde has for us.